Welcome back. It's Nancy again, Self-Reliant Mama. I'm continuing with the sauces tonight, and we're going to talk about our Espagnole sauce tonight. Again, I'm making two different dishes. I'm going to make beef stroganoff, which is one of our family's favorite meals. It's so delicious. And I'm going to make enchilada sauce for my bean and cheese burritos. And that can, both of those can be made with our savory beef gravy, which we call Espagnole sauce. Like I said, these are mother sauces, so you can make other things with them. So you would just use those as a base. So I have my water boiling here, and when I rehydrated my beef dices, I recycled the water that I drained off and used that with some more water to make my sauce. So with Thrive, you know, there's no waste, so we can even save our water because that has all that flavor, you know, from some of the beef powders from the chunks that may have worn off. So we're going to have our beef gravy here, and so we're going to add our Thrive instant milk to our water, and Thrive sour cream powder, and Thrive Espagnole sauce, and Thrive bechamel sauce. Now when you mix either the Espagnole with the bechamel or even the veloute with the bechamel, it kind of makes like a cream of anything soup. Of course, the Espagnole has that beef flavor, so it's going to make a nice creamy beef gravy, instead of like a rich brown gravy that you would use on mashed potatoes. If it's used alone, you mix it with the bechamel and you get that creamy sauce, which is, you know, what's familiar with the beef stroganoff. Let's stir that up, and this actually is going to take the place of cream of mushroom soup in here, because in just a second I am going to add in my Thrive mushrooms. Again, these are my son's favorite. He loves his mushrooms. So we got 2 whole cups of mushrooms going into our beef stroganoff sauce here. And then we're going to throw in a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce, however you want to pronounce that. I love pronouncing that one, huh? We used to call it Worcester sauce as kids because our dad said, just call it Worcester sauce, it's easier. That's going to add some nice zing to our sauce here. And just like that, it is already thick and ready to go. So I have prepared my Thrive egg noodles with my rehydrated beef dices. And the finishing touch, we're just going to spoon our sauce mix right over the top of that. See how nice and creamy that is? So good. And you really, really have to try these sauces to appreciate their versatility and their value there, because they are just such a time saver, and you can make meals in no time with these. So we're going to finish it off with some Thrive parsley, some nice greens going on there. So boom, there it is. There is our beef stroganoff ready to go for dinner. I'm going to take this off the heat real quick. And our water is ready and boiled for our enchilada sauce for the beef burrito, for the bean burrito. So one of the tricks that I learned from Chef Todd is powders, and we're going to do a lot more about powders next week, but here's a little taster. This enchilada sauce, I already ground down everything that was powdered, so I don't have to boil everything together and then puree it in the blender. So I don't like pureeing hot stuff, you know, it kind of splatters unless you got one of those really cool Blendtec or Vitamix blenders, which I don't. So I ran the powder first, and then when I mix it with my boiling water, my sauce is already ready to go. So this has in it chili powder, cumin, Chef's Choice seasoning blend, my favorite, Thrive chopped onions, garlic, tomato powder, green chilies, Espagnole sauce, and cilantro. So that is already ground up and ready to go right here in my boiling water. So we're going to stir that up so that gets nice and thick. And this would be great for an enchilada bake or over your burritos or anything. And wow. Ooh, I smell that chili powder. But yeah, that Espagnole sauce is going to add a really great beef flavor to this. So once this thickens up a little bit, I'm going to add in some lime juice and some sour cream to finish it off. So our enchilada sauce is ready, and I'm going to finish it off now with some lime juice and sour cream. It's just about a teaspoon of lime juice, a little bit of zing, like our lime. And then just a little bit of sour cream, just to cream that sauce up just a little bit. And then it'll be ready for our burrito. So just incorporate that. And this sauce smells amazing. I can't wait to try this burrito. Okay, yeah, and another thing with when you add dairy, you don't want to add that sour cream in while this is boiling because it will curdle early, and we don't want curdly sauce. That's not good. So here is my bean burrito already ready to go. Gonna spoon some enchilada sauce on top. Ooh, yummy. Finish it off with some cheese, which should melt nicely on that hot sauce. And some fried cilantro. Let me get that green garnish going. And there you have it. There's the enchilada sauce made with the Espagnole beef gravy. So again, we made 2 meals. We made our beef stroganoff and our enchilada sauce for our burritos. Thanks for watching again, and stay tuned next week where we're going to do powders.